Now, I already said figuring out the root cause of a miscarriage, whether it's a chemical or not, can be incredibly challenging. And one of the bigger causes of loss is genetics. And it's just not something we can actually do anything about or control. And it's a part of the story, right? There's no way around this. Some, especially with chemicals, a very large portion of chemical pregnancies are simply just related to a poor genetic embryo, and some eggs and some sperm just aren't great. You could be the healthiest person, you can do everything right, you can be young, you can be all the right things, but we all are still going to have some bad eggs and some bad sperm. It's just genetics, right? So that is a big piece of that. Now, however, though we can't control genetics, there are other factors at play here that we can control. So we want to talk about implantation issues. We want to talk about progesterone issues. We want to talk about blood clotting issues, and we want to talk about sperm issues, because all 4 of those modifiable pieces, and then we add the genetics, all of those are at play when we're talking about chemical losses. So if you have experienced a chemical and you've been brushed off in terms of looking any deeper or doing any investigation, I encourage you to continue looking for support. This is something we help our clients with all the time in navigating, discovering any potential modifiable root causes to why this happened. And at the very least, trying to bring people peace of mind for subsequent pregnancies around how are we going to support you. So hopefully we're decreasing the risk of this happening again. So when we're talking about testing, there's a few things we can do to dig a little bit deeper and help us build that personalized care plan for you. And one of those is looking at implantation issues. So when we think, is there a problem with implantation? We're thinking about the lining specifically. Is there something going on with the lining? Was it too thin? How's our estrogen if it's too thin? We want to dig into those pieces. The other side of that I always think about with implantation issues is the uterine microbiome. We talk so much in FCM about the uterine microbiome and the diversity of good bacteria in our uterus. The research truly is small, it's new, but I am so certain that within my lifetime, this is going to become a very large factor in the fertility space. And I'm just going to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing until the research starts to confirm what we're already really seeing, but on a larger scale. And that's that if the uterus has a large amount of bacteria that shouldn't be there or not enough good bacteria, we're going to have implantation issues. And then we may be either having no implantation at all, or we're having chemical pregnancies. So this is something we want to dig deeper into.